teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Spins out of one stop. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts on 1st down. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down from the red zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. First down, here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. You better be ready for some contact.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Cowboys.
Now For the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down.
47.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Here we go, 46.
It's a gain of 5.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
We're going to 53. Yeah, 26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has it at the 11. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
Okay, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Bring it downfield, and Goddard has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be zooming out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, 26.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That's good for 7 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah. 26.
Start the drive with Blue. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 26.
3rd down run with Blue. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. We'll begin his return from the 11. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them in practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Play action. Hurts has it. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hurts yet again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kicked off, Reed Blankenship. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Dak off the play fake. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Pulls it at the 7. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go. Trim it.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's running for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start their second half with some needed points. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Turpin with a return. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. He's a little bit up to the 21. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's back to throw. Well, caught by his running back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. and create space to take that shot downfield.
Takes pop, and the ball comes out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on a quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
2 yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys losing by 7. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, but he just showed it off.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for Luke.
Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah!
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make will tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big play. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He gets the handoff. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Eagles 33-yard line.
Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Now on an absolutely perfect night in the Lone Star State, the roof's been opened, and we're ready for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. They're able to get this one across the 35. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
13. You change it. To what?
Running left, it's Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
13.
Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. In motion right is Hopkins. Jackson now. Caught left side Hopkins. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. In motion, the tight end. 4th down, here's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Derrick Henry from 4 yards out. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Go to 54, go to 54.
Now Prescott. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 84 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 2. Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw again is Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. They give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And Jackson throwing once more. Steps away to his left. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now it's Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Jackson operating from the gun. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Partner, what we're seeing so far, defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Play action now. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I've established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
There we go. 26.
Prescott now. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott completes this one to Pickens. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. A quick throw there incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw is Jackson. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson now. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah! Here we go, Riley! Hey, kill! Hey, kill!
Prescott to throw it. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
That's good.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And they'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Henry again on second down. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Hey, Alpha. 180. 180 shot. Come on, come on. 180 shot.
Jackson. And he's caught Bateman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, come on.
Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 23. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And this one is right through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
They'll come up first and 10 here. To throw, Prescott. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
One ready?
Here's first down.
Change it.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. This is first and 10.
Ozzy, sit up. Go right here.
Jackson to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It has the distance, and it is good from 55 yards out. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the race.
It's a stadium so big that you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And they'll enjoy excellent field position at the 40 as the opening kick heads out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 20.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
120. Maverick roll.
They kick the running back in motion.
Tiger, Tiger.
Shotgun snap here to go. Forced out to his right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Hey, 20. Hey, 5. Hey, let's go.
On first down, it's gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
180. Shout. Hold on. Ric Flair. Whirling.
From the gun, gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
2 for 1.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down.
4 down. Super. Here we go.
They're going to throw again. Gone. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
6-yard line.
Throwing again. It's gone. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
5. Hey, shell. 2 for 1. Value 1. 12. Jester. Maverick Wall.
Goff now on 3rd down. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. No one around, he's got space. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 26. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys start off well, tight thing, 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. This short, fielding at the 20. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
180.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for.